Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again. Always with another one. Hey. And it is definitely another one. So apparently we got a situation here that just went down a few hours ago, things like that. We have a crossing guard here that's obviously being charged with giving minors basically illegal substances here. So I mean, I'm just wondering, where are you people trying to go out there? What are you actually thinking about when you are putting these positions? And then, just like in my thumbnail there, you know what I'm saying? I asked, like, what is going on here? Because I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Because what the hell is going on here? And, listen, look, man, I'm not going to dive off in the looks or no shit like this, but this shit is crazy out here. This shit is crazy. Hey, you people are doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much, man. And like I keep telling y'all, man, the content is all around. You just got to pick and choose. Listen, look, man, let's go here now. Let's dive off into this. Let's put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
A crossing guard in Delaware County has been arrested. 26-year-old Kiara Lee is charged with giving marijuana and e-cigarettes to young students at Penwood Middle School. It is Wednesday night. Shari's off. Sarah Bloomquist is joining us. And the big story in Action News is the arrest of that crossing guard in Darby, Delaware County.
Authorities say along with giving kids marijuana, she was also contacting at least one student via text messages.
Action News reporter John Cole live in media tonight with the full story. John.
Yeah, Rick, Sarah, we talked to the Delaware District Attorney today, the Delaware County District Attorney here today, and he outlined all of those charges. We also know that crossing guard worked at a rec center with kids near the police department, and tonight police say that she gave drugs to a 14-year-old girl. Our cameras were there last night as police led 26-year-old Kiara Lee to a waiting van. Her feet.
Now, I am glad that we are getting individuals like this off the streets, because yes, this doesn't make any sense. As an adult, you need to carry yourself as an adult, and you have to separate yourself from the children. Adults are not children's friends out here.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
That's not your position. That's not your place. And in a child's mind, they could get skewed with the fact that adults are treating them like adults instead of putting them in their proper place like children, because that's who they are. They're not allowed to make any decisions. I don't see a middle school that could actually vote in an electoral presidency or government, none of that stuff. We have certain age ranges for people to do certain adult things on this planet because we have them there in proper place on purpose. It is not the purpose of children engaging in any type of activity that this young lady obviously was trying to provide. So it's just the truth.
Shackled. She faces a list of charges, including possession of drugs and corruption of minors. Investigators say she used her position as a crossing guard at an intersection near Penwoods Middle School to get close to kids and gave at least one child edible.
Now, I'm finna say something to y'all out there that's about to fuck y'all head up out here. It's about to fuck y'all head up. As we move forward into the future, and like I love my black people, man, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, look, man, as we move further into the future, this is the deal right here. A lot of our women are going to be caught up, just like black men was caught up back in the day, you know what I'm saying, with the late 80s, early 90s, when they was caught up slanging the shit, doing the things. It's just going to be different, right? You know what I'm saying? Different type of charges. to a degree right now. You know what I'm saying? Because black women ain't just, kingpinning it out here like that. Or trying to. Not like that. Not how like black men was doing it in the late 80s or the 90s. But yeah, though, man, it's going to be a very big rise on the prison rate of black women here soon. And don't say I didn't warn you. You can talk all this shit all you want to, but it's coming for real, though.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
It's coming. It's coming. Y'all need to start paying attention out here.
Marijuana.
She's supposed to be, as you said, a crossing guard protecting children. Instead, she's using that position to get to know children and then sharing harmful products.
The Delaware County District Attorney says they are looking to see if more kids got drugs from Lee. In the affidavit obtained by Action News, at least 4 kids were interviewed by police.
You can imagine a child who's taken edible marijuana and is sitting in a classroom is not exactly paying attention, becoming an A student.
According to investigators, Lee gave a vape to the child as well, and even texted with her about her experience after taking marijuana. We know that Lee also worked at a rec center nearby and was known in the community.
I do know exactly who you're talking about, and I always see her on that side of McDade and Summit.
We talked to one mom picking her son up from Penwood Middle School today. She was surprised by what the crossing guard was accused of doing.
My reaction to it is another reason why I'm scared for my son to go here, and I'm glad that he graduated.
Well, baby, how about you? Where's the fathers out here? Where are the fathers out here? We always like to ask these types of questions and things like that, but they, of course, we know what the busy is. A lot of fathers are being kept away on purpose at this point now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what the fantasy world used to try to provide. Like fathers just, we just say screw our children and run off and shit. No. Yeah. Being kept away on purpose.
Back out here live now. Police are looking into this, especially since that she had so much access to children, having worked at that nearby rec center. So, Sarah, tonight they're asking parents to call them if they might have any information about other victims who may be out there.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they want the parents to call if there are any other quote unquote victims, things like that. All right. We about to go here now. Let's dive off into this part of the situation, and let's check out a couple of more maybe complaints, maybe can't be misunderstandings, but it is what it is. Let's go here now. Let's see this.
First, the Delaware County District Attorney accusing a school crossing guard of giving middle school students drugs. Good evening. I'm Sheba Russell.
And I'm Dawn Timoney. It is a shock to so many parents in the community who obviously expect these crossing guards to protect their children. Let's send it right out to Joanne Pileggi, who has the latest details and reaction. Joanne.
Good evening, everyone. Tough reality here and virtually anywhere. Preteens and teenagers can usually find a convenience store to buy THC, synthetic THC products and vapes. But police here in Darby say middle school kids had another source to buy drugs and vape devices.
The stores do it, so I guess she felt like she could do it.
It's already hard enough, like I was saying.
So in that particular place, Jesus Christ, I'm not as Darby. I've never heard of it. Yeah. So I'm not sure what state and county this is in, but that's crazy right there. So yeah, obviously the stores are kind of doing it, but yeah, man, that's a lot that people allow in their community. How are y'all really voting out there?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
How are y'all really voting out there? Because everybody wants to sit around with votes don't matter. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yeah, how you fucking voting is what you allow into your communities. And the type of people that you vote in is what you also allow into the communities, depending on whether or not they, under the table, whatever. Let's just keep this shit real.
for as a parent, just keeping them away from the influences that we already are fighting. So to hear that an actual employee of the borough would even sell the kids, it's insane.
Police say that Darby Borough employee is
She rough out here. Hold on. She is rough. She is fucking rough.
You, Al Bundy, are a pig. I repeat, a pig.
Ah, shut up! See, I don't give a rat's ass what you think. You're responsible for all these hoes in the street. You.
Hey, she is rough out here. Lord. Oh my goodness, man. This sad. And also part about it is, look, baby girl short as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What old Mike Epps saying, how high out here, you know? Look at the itty bitty little bitch. Oh, I know it ain't funny. I know it ain't funny. But you know what I'm saying? This is just ridiculous right here. You know, man, I just don't see how people have this much ditch advantage at the same time too, and just trying to take advantage of other people. But you know, hey, all right.
is 26-year-old Kiara Lee, who worked as a crossing guard near Penwood Middle School.
We walk past and go to Fred's every day, so a lot of students seeing her like passing it around and stuff, and they would say, oh, let me hit the vape, let me hit the vape.
And it's a shame that you have these people who are on these corners to do the job to protect these children, and now you're telling me they're receiving drugs and stuff from them. Is utterly disgusting and it's ridiculous.
Lee is charged with distributing vapes containing THC, as well as marijuana edibles to middle school students. Cops say she also got high with at least one student and texted about it. Delaware County DA Jack Stolzheimer announced the arrest and said, quote, school crossing guards epitomize the role of public servant. For an individual to abuse that trust is deeply disturbing and corrosive to the well-being of the entire community.
But I got grandkids coming up. They don't need to be getting nothing from a crossing guard.
A borough police officer today stationed at the spot where Lee once worked. Off camera, many students say they knew or heard about Lee.
She seemed like an ordinary person, like regular, maybe just got to the wrong stuff at the wrong time selling the kids. I don't know what the borough does or what their policies are on their end for employees.
I like how you got a child even, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you know, like seemed like this young lady right here had some sense on her head and things like that. But yeah, though, you know, she still, you know, the crossing guard still needs to be held legally responsible for, you know what I'm saying, doing things like this. This is ridiculous here. This is irresponsible for an adult, you know, even at 26 years old. I know, you know, in this new age stuff like that, we want to try to, you know, like 26 years old, like you're not just grown, but shit, motherfucker, you grown. You able to sign a legal contract. You able to get credit. You able to do a lot of stuff at 26 years old. Buy homes, all types of shit. Vote. And we sitting around here, especially, you know what I'm saying, the, you know, us as truly adults, I get it because, you know, yeah, but we're not teaching we're not preparing the children to be 26 years old and actually be fucking adults and be responsible and not do dumb shit like this in society. This is not what we're doing. So we get dumb results like this.
At the wrong time selling the kids. I don't know what the borough does or what their policies are on their end for employees, but it's unfortunate.
No comment from the borough who hired Lee. She apparently worked for the borough for the last couple of years. Police tonight confirming that she also worked for the borough's recreation department with kids. Police also saying tonight that they have shut down a local vape shop in connection with this investigation. Lee is being held on $20,000 bond at the county jail. Tonight, we're live in Darby.
Well, you know, it seems like of course they probably gonna keep her in there, you know, hopefully, you know, they don't come up with the 15 grand. But I mean, you know, it ain't technically 15 grand, but I mean, you know. But no, this is ridiculous here, and this is sad. This is also adding into the pot about the reason why Black people need to understand the level of separation that we need to have. And I'm not talking about individuals that are, you know, African American that decide to actually think that they're bougie, because it's a difference and things like that. But yeah, though, we have to start separating ourselves from the levels of ignorance that each race carries. Each race carries different levels of ignorance. It ain't just Black people, you know. So yeah, the Black people that actually want decent society and stuff like that, yeah, you got to start separating yourselves. And you know, it is what it is, though. But hey, though, shout out to this segment right here, man. At the end of the day, hopefully justice does prevail in this situation, which it needs to. She needs to be made an example of. You know, you can't do this right here. This is crazy. You know, you're out here giving in to these children's will, you know, and things like that, because children like to have fun. They see things as fun that are not actually fun for them. But if the proper adults are not around, then anything can happen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers out there. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure that you ring the bell, that you'll be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Talk about that some other time.
Now I want to talk about it now. See,
Fred,
another reason
I said we'll talk about that some other time.
You don't tell me what I can talk about. You don't tell me what I can talk about in my own house.
Don't you point your finger at my nose, Fred Sanford.
I'll point my finger at your nose and I'll point my foot somewhere else.